Hello everybody. It's the morning, and we did get to the campground really late last night. We got here at 10:30. Of course, it was dark. Ooh, kind of walking down a steep hill here, but the campground was right behind me. But we got here after dark, and my brother sleeps in the van and I sleep in a tent. So all I did was, my tent is a real easy setup. So all I did was I set up the tent, and I didn't pound any stakes last night. I did that this morning, so I was able to sleep in my tent even though we got here after dark. And right now I just walked down from the campground down a little trail here, and there's a river down here, I believe. And my brother's still getting ready. I think he's going to eat his breakfast right now. So I had a little bit of time to come down here and take a little look around. And this is all part of Let's Go Trippin'. And behind me you see a bunch of trees. Maybe you see the top of the mountain back there. But let's take a turn around. I'll turn you around here. And how's that for a view? There's the river there. Got a slight little breeze here, so might get a little bit of wind noise, but hopefully it's not too bad. I'll talk directly into the rear the rear microphone, so you'll still be able to hear me. Fisherman, Yellowstone fishing permit required. Fly fishing only. Wow. I'll just kind of stand still here and just take a look at it. Take a look at the mountain there. Trail there. The campground is back that way. You can see there's the mountains right there behind it. Beautiful. But the trail goes down that way, and I'm going to head down that way, and I'll do the same thing. I'll go down there, and I'll just kind of like stay silent for a little while just so we can just look at it. So let's head on down there. Okay, I've come down a little bit further, closer to the river, and I promised you a little quiet time. So how about if we do that right now? Take it, turn you around, and it starts right now. And how was that? Man, that's nice, isn't it? You gotta take moments like that every now and then. I think I'm gonna be doing that, kind of make it a point of this Let's Go Trippin' trips I'm taking. You gotta take those quiet moments just to take it in. So keep watching and subscribe to this channel for it to continue. I'm going to head on further and see. I see a building up there, so maybe there's some information I can find more things out for you and tell you a little bit more. So let's head back down there. Well, not back down there. Haven't been there yet. But we're on our way. Okay, I found out some more information about this spot. I'm just a little bit further down by that building. And I was down there, and as you can see, after I came down here, a lone bison came in, and you can see it grazing there. Looks to be a cow, I think. Yeah. But anyways, found out that in this location, this is the junction of the Firehole River and the Gibbon River, and together they form the beginning of the Madison River. And it was in this clearing right below this mountain in March of 1870, and the last night of the Washburn expedition of this area. They had a campfire. They camped out in this location here, and they came up with the idea of public lands. Instead of having it go into private, it could for it to remain in public hands. Public lands for all to enjoy instead of going private. And of course, that 2 years later, Yellowstone National Park was founded. Got the cow rolling over there. But in 1872, Yellowstone National Park was established as the very first national park in the world. And it was in this location was where that idea came up, right here. Someone came up with it, they all agreed, and they pushed for it, and they got Yellowstone National Park established. And that mountain there, right there, is called National Park Mountain. And now we know why. And the campground I forgot to mention earlier that I'm staying in, that's right beyond in those trees there, is Madison Campground. So if you stay at that campground, you're able to just walk right down to here and camp just right in the same vicinity of where the idea of the national parks first came to being. Yellowstone National Park and National Park Mountain. Let's go tripping! Well, thanks for joining me for this video. Right by National Park Mountain. Right on the river there. Well, behind the trees now. But because of the arrival of that bison, I had to find a different path back to campground. So I'm going up this way instead. See, the amphitheater is right there behind me. You can walk to that from Madison Campground. They also have a parking area, a fairly large parking area where you can park, and they have ranger programs every night at 9:30. So, just so you know. Let's take a look at National Park Mountain again. Nice. But subscribe to this channel. We're on trip 3. Let's go tripping.